Good morning to all friends and family using this is Kappa software. This morning, as you know that I always like to do a whole week analysis. I was supposed to do this analysis yesterday, but event override my time. So, but it's never too late. So, what am I trying to do this week? Which assets will I be able to look into, and why do I want to look into them? So I'll cut across all the assets, but boom 300, crash 300 assets, I have not get a appropriate settings that suits me. So I'll just analyze. But if you are the kind of person that you can set it up yourself, especially take profit and distance. Those are the things that is changing in the software based on the asset. Then you can go ahead and do that. This Boom 1000, my favorite, the one that's making me having good income. It's over a week. I've pulled out of this Boom 1000 now. It's over a week. If you look at weekly chart, we see a very strong support. I've been waiting for this support to be violated. So it has not since it didn't violate. It's not violated. So I presently I am pulling out of trading Boom 1000 because it can go in a direction that will make my capital vulnerable. And people that knows me that I protect my capital more than anything. So it can make my capital vulnerable. So yeah, I better go and make my cover somewhere else than to mess up my hard-earned money. So what is my take on this? I want to wait on. Let me check daily. You can see this is where I've been focusing. This is what I've been targeting that I'll move out of on Boom 1000 for more than 2 weeks. But you can see that immediately boom reach here, he always pull back. So he always pull back, and I don't want the situation whereby it will trick me into the market. So I've made up my mind that I'm going to leave it for now. Then I'll go elsewhere to make my money. But if peradventure something happened this week, if Boom 1000 can come to this level, this resistant now, it will be a resistant to this resistance, I'm going to jump into it again. I'm going to write it down again. So that is my take on Boom 1000. Let me go to Crash 1000. This is the one that has been giving me my penny every day. I know many traders doesn't like penny, but I love penny because penny is better than zero. So what is my take on Crash 1000? Let me check monthly. Yeah, if you look at monthly, you will see that Crash 1000 is on its minimum, maximum level, bearish level. So we are expecting this asset to pull back substantially, to pull back seriously. But I don't know why, because it's this here for more than almost a month. The price is here, but we are pulling out. You can see I've already made 27 cents in it now. So if you look at a week, you can see the same thing. I drew this price line, which is 6,693.57 for over a week now. So but what is it doing? Look at what it's doing. Let's see how many weeks that Crash 1000 has been struggling here. That's the first week, second week, third week, fourth week, fifth week, sixth week, seventh, eighth, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 weeks. 14 weeks, you see, is just here for 14 weeks. And there's no way the law of gravity, anything that comes down must go up. So as a smart trader, I will hide myself here for some times. I will be here for some times. Can we see what this I've done? Oh, no, sorry. Let me see what I've done here. Let me say today. I've picked $1.65 today. You know, those are the things that people doesn't want to hear. They want to hear $1 million, but it's fine. A drop of water make ocean, and comfort of trading. I don't want to trade by raising up my blood pressure, because I trade with pleasure, trade with having my health intact, my thinking is intact, so I don't want any stress. So this $1, by the time is 1 week, I'm getting 10%, 15% of my account, which I'm going to show to every one of us listening to watching the video. So now what am I going to say here is that, look, now I think today it formed a very solid on daily, very solid support. So what does this mean? That means it's gonna push up. This is a good place. I'm expecting most of the investors to come and rake money, but the algorithm that Deriv use, we see pick up that many people are on this trend. But to me, because of the way the software works, I don't care, because I know when next to enter another trade and another trade and another trade. So I'm not in rush. So my take on Crash 1000 is that I keep on pushing. I keep on pushing. You can see it has formed on 4 hours. It has formed a resistance, and the resistance is going to be violated the way I'm seeing it. And if it's not violated, you push it back to same support. Yeah, we just need to be very careful, because between this resistance and this support is a huge, very huge movement. Let's try to measure it. Where the price is now, down to the resistance. That is over 1 million points. Over 1 million points can waste $5,000 here. This ordinary movement here, it can blow off $5,000. So we need to know how to distribute our capital. That's the skill. It's not only the software. The skill is the way you think about your capital, the way you want to protect your capital is the key. Because me, for the past 1 week, I've been moving in between this, and I position myself. I'm not in haste. It's better I have zero balance, I mean zero profit, and keep my capital intact, than to be looking for forcefully profit. Making $200 today, then tomorrow I have a float of $1,000 out of $2,000. I started panicking. And next tomorrow I blew it off. No, you have to just have the skill and understand how you distribute your capital in between here. If this thing violates this, I'm looking at this level again. I'm looking at this level. Market should reach this level. But market will never come straight. It will come, go back, come, go back, go. So that is how it's moving. You can see, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, and until it reach its destination here. So my take on Crash 1000 is $1,000 investors, $2,000 investors, you can just keep raking little cents here. And remember, a drop make ocean. So that is my take on Crash for this week. This week I'm riding Crash, and I'm already in it for almost a week. Now let me go to Crash 500. Crash 500, let me come from the monthly and see what the outlook look like. Why do I like going to the maximum is because that is when we're going to see a clear picture, where there's no much noise in the market, So you can see that I drew this price for over a month ago, that this market will pull back, because if you look at it in 1 week, it's a very strong resistance, and we can see that price find it difficult to violate that price level. So if you are in this market, I will suggest two things. I will suggest you wait for market to pull back very well, then you re-enter to buy. But if you are the one that know how to take some risk as well, you can go short on it, either with software or buy yourself, so that you can take advantage of this. So, but if it is me, I'll wait for this market to pull back. Let's check it on daily. You see, it's already pulling back, but I'll wait for it to pull back to some level like this. Then I do what? I enter again. Though it can violate from ear to ear, it can come down to all this low level. And what would that give us from where the price is to this last level? That's now around 21,000 point, well, which is okay if you can manage your portfolio very well. It's not dangerous at all. It's not because the price is cheap. The price is cheaper than Boom and Boom 1000 and Crash 1000. So it's a good it's a good area to consider as well. So let's go to Boom 500. Boom 500. You can see what is happening here. Let's check from the monthly. We can see that it has Boom 500 too is on this BRS minimum level. So in monthly, the price has been here. You understand? So it has if in fact it has never reached this level before. So buying direction is more certain, have higher probability. And we know my strategy is when I'm booming, I'm selling. So I don't want to violate my rules. So some people sell and buy on boom is good once they know their trick and they know what it takes, the risk they are taking. So now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to wait in 1 week for price to reach this level again. Then what do? Then I can write it down because I want to sell. So I don't need to rush myself. I need to be patient with the market, you know. So and if if I see that it's gonna violate it, when it comes here again, I'm going to sell again. So that is that to Boom 500. There's no big deal because everything here has shown us where the market is going. You can see here that the market pulls back a bit, but I don't want to trade all these trickish markets. I would rather love market to reach somewhere here before I try to join the trend, especially on daily. So let's see what is 4 hours saying. 4 hours is saying that market is hitting this resistance, this support level. So they could be turning around here, but it's fine. Let's see what you see. Take time to check each time frame, at least from monthly to 1 hour. It's very important. So that you can see clear picture of the direction, and when you convince about the direction, that's when you put your money in that risk. So for the past 1 month now, I've never have up to minus $300 float. I remember I have highest floats. Last time I have highest floats was June 22. From then, I don't have, my float has never reached 500. And I'm going to show you something before I round up my analysis. So what I'm trying to say here is on Boom 500 is on the daily chart. I want it to, I don't want to do anything around here. I would rather start looking at the market from this angle, or I wait for market to hit this resistance, then I will try to minimize my risk and trade down. Boom 300, I've never traded it. I was told it's a very sweet one, it spiked very well, but you know my problem or my challenges is that I don't just jump, because we can see that Boom 300 and Crash 300 are new assets. And Boom 300 is cheaper. You can see the price here is very cheap. I think Crash is more expensive. You can see it's 14,000. So I normally like cheaper. Then apart from Boom 1000, that is very expensive. But because I've stayed in Boom 1000 for a very long time, so I know the strategy. I know the structure of that asset. So if at all I don't make money for 1 week, I know that by the time he want to give me, he will give me what I'm expecting in a month. This Boom 1000. So now As it is, when we are booming, we are selling. When you are crashing, we are buying. That's my own system. So I can't force it to anyone. You can crash and sell and buy. You can boom and crash, but just know that the risk you understand. So now, if you look at it, this I'm supposed to be selling, okay? But if you look at this support, it's very close now. Let me come to monthly. We can see that, okay, if you look at the monthly is giving us that this gentleman is as his lowest level. He want to be buying. You understand? He want to be buying, and in boom, I only sell in boom. So I think at this level, I have nothing to do with boom. I'm sorry to say, because it's going to be, you can see BRS minimum is going to be firing up, and in boom I only sell. So if I see boom in this kind of a situation here, that's when it's good for me, my strategy to trade. So that's what I'm going to say on boom 300. Let goes to crash 300. When I'm crashing, I'm buying. But if you look at the situation here, let's go to 1 month. You can see I can't buy here. You can see what? See this spike, inverted hammer. This spike shows me I will struggle here if I want to buy. It has, so there's high tendency that this game is going to be selling, and when I'm crashing, I'm buying. So I can't violate my rules. So now, what am I going to do? People that have the mind of buying, of selling, crash, they can sell as well. But you can see he rested on this support. That shows that it will buy for some times to this level. It's possible, but because it's a support that I didn't trust so much, I will not do anything. Why I didn't trust this support is because the market has reached there is a maximum top level, maximum bottom level. Sorry, maximum top level. Sorry, you see, maximum top level. Because if you look at this asset, since it has been launched, let me look. This asset was launched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like a year plus. So, and this is the first time it reaches here. So there's a tendency that it starts shorting. I tendency that it will start going short. So, and I want to buy when I'm crashing. When I'm trading crash, I want to buy. So this is all I need to say, and this is what my sentiment for the whole week about all these assets. But if you take appropriate caution, distribute your markets, your capital properly. Don't rush markets. You can't do anything. Market will do what you want to do with you. There's nothing any trader can do with markets, to market or with markets. No, let me say to market. But market can do a lot damage to the traders who always chase market up and down. So follow your analysis. I didn't say you should 100% rely on what I'm saying. You too, you can sit down, analyze everything, and because we might see different sentiment, we might see different things in the market. But like I said, what I value most is my money. So now, having said that, I've been trading Crash. Crash is a very slow product. But let's say I've been trading Crash for how many weeks now? This is my second week, right? Okay, let's say I started here. No, I started the last week of July. July, the last week is, let me say 25 of to date. As slow as it is, we are going to be shocked. A drop of water make ocean. On account of $2,000 in 2 weeks, right? Am I right? Yeah, it's in 2 weeks. This is what, despite the fact that it's not a very volatile asset, I still pump out 6,964. Okay, let's see how much it is. Because you see, why am I showing us this? So that we can be calm. Because when you don't risk your money, he who fights and run to fight, to live to fight in another time, This 6499, this 649.66. If I multiply this by 1000, I want to look at, sorry, 100 is equal to this. I'll divide it by my capital, which is 2000. This 32% in 2 weeks. So divided by 2 is going to give me my weekly income on this is 16%, 16.24%. Now, can somebody tell me now if 32% is not okay for 16% in a week? In a week, this is what I'm doing with my bare hand. In a week, multiply it by 4. 4 weeks makes 1 month. I have a tendency of getting 64% of my account. You know? So these are the things that I just want all of us to understand. It's not about pushing hard on your capital. It's about understanding why you are doing what you are doing. Consistently trading, dropping it is going to be, let me see. This one is asking me about buying the software. Many people want to buy the software across the world, but it's okay because you can see what I'm talking about here. What is it? You can see in the month of August alone, I've done like 8% of my account, and today is 8. So averagely on crash, I'm doing 1% per day. As at this money, I'm doing 1% per day because today is 8th of August, and this is 7.91. So before the closure of today, I will hit 1% per day. And that means if I'm consistently on 1% per day, I'm going to do 30% of my account in a month. You know, 30% of it's not a small thing. How many investments will give me 30% in a month? Without, most of the investment will be the one that promised me that I won't have control. And since I started this account, I've done 405% of my account. I keep ledger, I keep trading ledger of my trades. So this is the way I want most of us to think. If you put all the pressure of income on our trading, it can backfire. And to me, it doesn't really worth it. It doesn't really worth it losing money in the market when you can protect your capital. So having said this, I'm going to wish all of us a very fruitful week trading. I've done the analysis. Whatever thing we want to deduct, whatever question we want to ask, please let's ask in the group. I will create a time to answer all the questions. And please, we have many gurus that can use the software better than me. Please come to the platform. Tell others how you are making money with this. The market is huge. No matter what we share with each other, what will be. Everybody will make his own cuts. So no need to be hiding anything from anyone. You can't make more than what you have capacity to make. So, but if you help other people to make money too, that's the reason why we created the community. I'm pleading to everyone that are more knowledgeable than me in the platform, please analyze for us, weekly, daily analysis, share your method, the way you are using the software, that is better than the way I'm using mine, so we can benefit from each other. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.